Am I coming in clear? Oh, there's someone here. There's two people here now. 5 people here now. Hola. Okay, before I even get started talking about anything, you guys, I am obsessed with these two things right here. I have this on my lips right now. This is the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner, Lost in Love. And then the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lips, Pretty In. This combo is thebomb.com. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Megan. Hello, Shanna. Hello, Courtney. Eva, Arlie, Shay. Hope I'm saying everyone's name right. I'm in rare form today, you guys. I don't know what it is. My mood is so strange today. Hello, Tammy. Hello, Mary. I'm still in a food coma from lunch. No joke. I ate an entire foot-long sub at lunch, and I totally shouldn't have because I've been paying for it. And I feel very puffy and bloated from the salt. It's not a good feeling. Just gonna wait till a couple more people come on. It's really, I try not to pay attention to the amount of people that are in here. Hello, Teresa. Because it's weird to see so many people like pop in for a second and then pop out. It's like, am I boring? It's like I just started. Come on. I got a cleaning spree. Oh my gosh, I wish I could go psychotic on my house. My house isn't that bad right now, but I definitely need to be better about cleaning it. I just can't seem to find the time for shit lately, I swear. Oh, but it ended up looking worse. I'm sorry. I don't want that to happen. Hey, Kim. Kimme. So I have been really irritated by this whole thing that has been going on with this Norvina palette. I mean, I love makeup. Don't get me wrong. I love makeup. But sometimes I'm just like, oh, it is not that serious. It's not that serious. Oh, thank you, Shay. I love that. That is awesome. So thank you for doing that. Putting me on a playlist. Yes. Hi, Sarah. You aren't boring at all. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just feeling weird today. I don't know. But I wanted to talk about this to clarify. Now, I know a ton of people aren't going to see this video, but if you saw my review of this palette, most of the comments I got were good. I'm not going to say that I got a ton of bad comments. I have cat hair stuck to my mouth on that video, but I had enough to where like the past couple days I've just been like, are you kidding me? Just like, are you kidding me? First of all, everything that I review on my channel, for the most part, I pay for myself. I buy it with my own money. I've had a couple of things sent to me, but nowhere on the scale, anywhere near what I actually purchased myself to review. This palette I bought with my own money. And I think the thing that I have to say is, it's like, why on earth would I spend $48 of my own money, including the expedited shipping, to randomly hate on an item? I just would not do that. In fact, I didn't even hate on it. I made it super obvious in the review that I was like, oh, the metallic shades are bomb. You can make this palette work, but it's difficult to work with. Like, I was super honest about that. I still have hair stuck to my mouth. And I guess I just don't understand like where that point wasn't driven across. Exactly, Kim. I don't care. I'm not trying to kiss anyone's ass. I'm not trying to purposely like make clickbaity things. Like, it was the truth. Yes, Sean. Yes, Sean, that is so true. The part that I didn't understand was the fact that, like, in the video, I show the patchiness. And I even think that it probably is a production video. Do I think that ABH would make a palette that sucks on purpose? No, I do not. They are a huge company. I can't imagine that that is like what they would want to do. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's probably a production thing. Either there's some inconsistencies, something going on with it. But I've watched other video reviews of this palette of people who like had the same experience with it as me. And there are still people even commenting there, like accusing people of like not knowing how to blend shadows, accusing people that they don't know what colors to pair together. And it's like, this is not an issue of like a color wheel or knowing how to blend shadows together. It's just patchy for some people. Like, I just don't know. Soft glam is okay. As I was do with my other palettes. Oh, you guys, speaking of that, I want to reach down below me. I swear, I hope I have this palette down here. Now, I thought of this initially, but I didn't really bring it up. But I feel like, oops, I'm making a mess. So the Athena palette, which is the dupe palette that, what is this, Bad Habit made, which is a dupe for the Huda Beauty or Huda Beauty, however you say her name, Desert Dusk palette. But like, look at this. They are so freakishly similar. Like, you could easily dupe these two out for sure. Well, and the problem is, like, yes, everything has fallout. I get it. It's powder. If you dip your brush into a face powder, you're going to have kick up. But the difference in that is, like, these palettes have so much kick up that it makes you feel like you're wasting product and you just spent $40 some on it. Like, I don't know. You know what? Modern Renaissance is one that I've wanted forever and I never picked it up and I don't know why. But like, look at these two. So similar. I'm sorry, I'm like having a hard time like getting them in the frame. So similar in tones. Like, the similarities between these is just insane. Like, Epic and Wild Child look so similar. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like, these palettes are such similar shades. Thank you, Shanna. Some start and say no, then everyone else says no. Right, exactly. But I just, like, I thought about this and I wish I would have incorporated this into my review. Look how similar these are. They're so similar. These Bad Habit palettes are amazing. These larger ones, I'm not a fan of their smaller ones. I haven't played with Inferno yet. I've been meaning to make a video on that because it's like the one that I haven't really truly played with. I want to play with the Inferno palette. I just haven't had a chance to. But these particular palettes from Bad Habit are awesome. Like, for the price, they're actually worth paying. What are these, like 16 bucks? I love this palette. And again, this is very similar to the Norvina palette. Very similar. I love these palettes. Like, let's just swatch it. Let's just swatch it. Like, Epic. That is such a pretty shade. Like, hello, bomb. Gleam. Oh, I love this shade. I need to keep playing with this palette more. Like, look at those metallics. They're so buttery soft. Super whimsical. Like, these are gorgeous shades. Prize. Like, look at that. You're seeing that for yourself. Have you ever tried Viseart shadows? I have not, and I want to so bad. If you guys have a suggestion on which one I should start out with trying, let me know. I keep looking down here for some reason. I'm sorry if that looks weird. I don't know why. I feel weird looking at the camera up here on my webcam. Okay, let's see. What is your favorite palette in your collection and why? That is really tough to say. People are going to think I'm crazy for this, but honestly, I have to stick with either my Peachy Mattes palette from Too Faced. I have 3. Peachy Mattes, the original Chocolate Bar palette, and this guy right here, the Nudie Patootie palette. I love this palette. Like, this is so versatile. It's such a good palette. I thought now some really good products. Yes, I saw that Party Animal palette was going to be in BoxyCharm. I think that's amazing because I was like on the fence about buying that palette to begin with because I wanted to try it. But now that it's in there, I think it's awesome because now we all get a chance to try it out. But Laura Lee shadows, like, to be honest, like, seriously, I love this palette. This is so good. Like Laura or not, This palette is amazing. I love these shades. Like I treat it like a baby. Like I never keep this this plastic slip in there, but with this one I do. These shades are amazing. Yes, Smashbox Lippies in there. How many palettes? God. Thing is, it's hard to tell. I have given so many away to friends and family, like ones that I just don't touch. I gave away the Mar palette to my sister. I gave away the Yes Please palette. I gave away the Bad Habit Retro Love palette, but they ended up sending that palette to me. So I still have it. Hey, Anna, what's up? I don't even know. I should do an updated palette video because I did do a palette collection video before. I need to do another one. That was way back in November. Yeah, I really want to try Viseart palettes because they just look amazing. But I don't know, like I find myself being super picky with palettes. I feel like here's the deal. Everyone keeps complaining that they're sick of warm tones or they're sick of this. Like I feel like everybody has something to complain about when a makeup release happens. But for me, what I'm looking for now in a palette is that bomb formula. Like I'm looking for a formula that knocks my socks off at this point. All the colors have been done. All the shades, all the color stories, all that stuff have been done. I want a palette that's just like, bam, blends like crazy, super bomb. Like I have good blendable palettes, but the formula is what I'm looking for. Like the next step in the formula, not necessarily the shades. I am actually not scared of that palette at all. I think they're called the Petite Pro. They have two, but they're actually pretty similar. They have their, yes, I want to try some of those. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start off with some of the smaller ones. Picky too on all my makeup. I'm not like super picky with my makeup. I think it's just that I've tried so much in the past year that I'm just to the point where it's like, holy smokes. Another palette that I reach for every single day is this right here from Tarte. I don't even think they have this anymore. I think you might be able to get this at like Nordstrom Rack online or something like that. Maybe not. But like I've showed this before, like I use this for my brows all the time. This shade here, I've hit pan. And I use these like larger shades right here to actually like set concealer with and stuff. And this palette is just good if you just want everyday neutral. And it smells like vanilla. It's amazing. Yes, I was on the fence about the Zodiac collection from Kathleen Lights, but I thought to myself, I'm like, seriously, Crystal, come on. Like I am obsessed with Kathleen. I love her. I seriously feel like we are sisters from another mister or something, if you want to call it that. Like I love Kathleen. I want her palette. Now I want her collection. Yes, I agree. I saw yesterday something about star signs as a sister palette to the Zodiac palette. Yes, I heard about that too. So I don't know. Yes, we touched base on this. I think we can all agree that like some palettes just don't work for some people, right? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. What else? So I don't even remember what I titled this live as. I don't even remember. Wow. I don't even know how I can look at that. Oh, so Deck of Scarlet, they reached out to me and I think they're going to send me their palette. Another one that reached out to me too was Try Beauty Box, which I have reviewed their boxes before. They went through kind of a transitional period. There was some controversy, but they're like rebranding everything. And they actually reached out to me to be a part of their PR list. So I'm excited to like review Try Beauty Box again. There's going to be like a ton of products in the box for August. So I'm excited to try them out too. But Deck of Scarlet, yes, I think I'm getting one of their palettes. But if I do, I'm definitely reviewing it. Yeah, I don't know. The Fenty stuff, like, I think that brand is innovative. I just saw today that they're coming out with like a Killa Diamond Watt highlighter and it's like pure silver. It looks crazy. I think that they're like really imaginative and I respect that a lot about Fenty. It's just that a lot of it doesn't really truly speak to me. I love the matchsticks. Love the matchsticks. She is. Yes, Megan. She is awesome. I love her. I think her name is Billy. She's really cool. I've never heard of Sydney Grace though, Vanessa. Thank you. I know. I think it's pretty cool that sometimes. Have you stopped? Nope. I haven't looked at Ulta, but apparently I need to. Oh my God. I love Ulta. I actually prefer Ulta over Sephora. Does anyone else feel like that? Why is my brow being crazy? That's annoying me. I love Ulta. I like the way that their point system is set up more than Sephora's. Like the way that they do their discounts is bomb at Ulta. Like you actually get money back. Where I feel like at Sephora, it's like here you earned a whole bunch of points, and you spent a whole bunch of money here. Here's a sample that we would give you anyways. I don't know. I just Oh, Kim, that's hilarious. Well, I paid for, okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but if you don't have a Sephora near you, if you pay $10 online for like their flash shipping or their preferred whatever, it's just $10 for the whole year, you get basically free 2-day shipping. Like that is beyond worth it. Like even if you order only like 2 or 3 times off the site, you're gonna get, I mean, like that is super cheap. Super cheap, $10 and you get free 2-day shipping. That is amazing. Yeah, that's the other thing too that's like sad about when they do sales. Like all this stuff is gone. Cashback too. Oh, I've never tried Ebates. I've never tried that. I want to though. I have it 2 day. Yes. See, that 2-day shipping is amazing. And it's actually 2 days too. Like Sephora will actually get it to you in 2 days. I think one time I didn't. And that was over, I want to say like right after the holidays. I ordered what I love now, which is the NARS Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation. But I ordered that and they got it to me pretty quick. But yeah. I think I'm platinum at Ulta. I'm not diamond yet, but I'm platinum. They have 8% cash back for Sephora on eBay. Well, I wish I would have known that when I ordered this. Oh, you guys, I had no idea about this whole Easy Bake powder when I ordered this on Sephora, the whole controversy with this. Has anybody else heard or have any information more on that? I try to stay away from drama the best I can, to be honest. I want to just review stuff without paying attention to all that drama stuff. Coupon cabin higher payout. So apparently she copied a campaign from Beauty Bakery, if that's the case. And I tried to look it up after. I couldn't find a ton of stuff on that. But I stay away with drama. It makes makeup not. Yes. True statement, Jasmine. That's very true. But like let me be the devil's advocate here. So like with this whole thing with the Huda Beauty and the Easy Bake powder. I mean, the concept of baking, that's not new. I get that she might have copied the campaign itself. I don't know. Just to be the devil's advocate on that. I don't know. That's just how I see it. It's like baking, easy bake. I thought of easy bake oven. I didn't think of actual like bakery flour or whatever. Even though I think that's what her picture portrayed, I thought of easy bake oven. I have not tried the Fenty foundation. I tried the Milani Conceal and Perfect, and I do not like it. It's way too thick for me. I'm not a fan of it. I actually bought it in 2 colors. I'm trying to think. A while back, I ordered it off of Amazon before they had like a huge shade range. I know they've added to it, but like I could not find my shade to match. I have not tried the Huda lips. I think that matte lipsticks are really hard to deal with. I typically stick to satin or glosses. This is what I stick to. I have one expensive lip product, just one. Usually I don't spend a ton of money on my lip products. The one expensive one I have is from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Kim KW. Oh, that is like my all-time favorite lipstick shade. It is so good. And that formula is amazing. I want more of them, but they're like $32. So there's that. Love Charlotte Tilbury's lipstick formula. What proof did they have that she knew about it? I'm curious about that. Like, what proof did they have that she actually knew that she was stealing that campaign? Ooh, Star One. I'm gonna look it up. Here's a question for all of you guys. So you guys know that my wedding is going to be outside in June in Central Park. Suggestions for makeup that I should wear. Like, what colors do you guys see me putting on my eyes? Is there a lipstick shade that you suggest that I use? An email she sent to to Beauty Bakery. What did she say to them? Hey Maggie, what's up, girl? There are a couple liquid lipstick formulas. I know that Kat Von D is in like a heap of shit right now, apparently with some crap she said, but her liquid lipstick formula is amazing. I love Ciati London's liquid lipsticks. Um, what else? What other ones do I like? Kat Von D. I actually do like Jeffree Star's liquid lipstick formula. I will say that. I've only tried one, but I do like it. Deep, cool red. I love, but I can't apply it. Shimmer, shimmer, and the line lipstick and the color naturally chic. All right. Writing. I'm going to put it in my phone. When I talk about writing this down, does anyone write anything down anymore? I'm going to put it in my notes in my phone right now. Let's see. Notes. Okay. So what is it? You said I should do shimmery champagne on the lips, which I love. And I have that. Shimmery gloss and like over, what was it? Naturally chic. I kind of want to go for like a natural look for sure for my wedding. Anything really soft and girly is good for a wedding. Oh, look, maybe a mauvey pink shade. See, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I think that sounds amazing. But what did she say in the email, Tammy? Like, was she like reaching out to them to ask if it was okay that she used this idea? I guess I'm confused by that. I don't know. Like, until I said, don't forget, I also make lists. For sure. I think I want to do like really big lashes, very neutral. I think I want like glowy neutral. I think that's what I'm going for. You guys, I always wear my hair up, so I highly doubt my hair will be down for my wedding. Let's be real. I don't know. And if it is, most of it will be pulled back. And I'll be in Central Park surrounded by buildings, so I don't know how much wind is going to be there. It might not be that bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Q&A. Let's just open it up to that. I don't know. A lot of you guys have been here before though, so I don't know if you have new questions for me, but like literally ask me anything. I love Q&As. People seem to not like to ask me questions. I posted an ask me anything on, did you guys just hear that car? God, I live right by a busy street. It's so stupid. What was I going to say now? Totally lost my train of thought. Oh, and ask me anything on Instagram, and like 70 people saw it and no one wanted to ask me anything. Why Central Park to get married at? Okay. And then how did you and your fiance meet? Awesome questions. Okay. So Central Park to get married because I don't know what it is, but like New York, there's just something that just draws me in. Draws me in. Oh, your fiance's best friend wedding. Yes. Let's get into that drama after this. That is such a good question. Courtney, awesome. I love a good story time. So to answer that, and plus I got engaged in New York City. Central Park is just so crazy romantic. Like you have to kind of have been there to experience it. It's just so beautiful. The buildings, the greenery, like in June, it's just stunning. There's just something so crazy about Central Park. I absolutely love it. Me and my fiance actually met in high school. We went to high school together. We were best friends pretty much all through high school. I ended up actually getting married in between there. I'm actually divorced, if you guys didn't know that. I was young and stupid, but that's a story for another time. And then while that kind of fell apart, we just kind of came back together and we've been going at it ever since. Okay, so let's see here. How did you? Oh wait. Okay, so my fiance's best friend's wedding. Oh my God, ew. Okay, so here's the deal that happened with that. So a long time ago, my fiance's obviously his best friend. Like we were all cool. I was really good friends with him, but you know, like you don't like sometimes you don't find things out about people until it's too late, type of thing. Essentially, he tried to meddle in me and my fiance's relationship a bit. I felt. Not like in a crazy messed up way, but I just kind of got those vibes for a while. And then like how do I even you guys, there's so much stuff in this. I don't even really know how to explain this entire story. Like there's so much crap. There's so much crap in it. Like there's just so much crazy drama intertwined like in this whole story that it's just kind of insane. Insane. Okay, let's just do it this. Long story short, the wedding went fine, but the issues that I had with my fiance's best friend's wife She is just, I don't know, she's kind of hard to deal with. I think she didn't like my personality much, but I feel like she kind of pretended to be my friend all along, which is kind of strange because like she would act nice to me, but every time I'd want to hang out with her, she would back away or she'd always be busy or she'd always have an excuse. And I'm the type of person like, okay, what's up? Like be honest with me. Like let me know if there's something that I did that bugged you. And like she wouldn't say it. Well, then it came out. She's like, well, I don't like how you make sarcastic comments or you poke fun at people walking down the street or what, just stupid shit like that. And I was just like, okay, but like that's like a personality thing. Like if you don't like my personality, then how can we be friends? And like every time I would make a post on Facebook, like comedic stuff, like I'm a jokester. I poke fun at myself all the time. She would have to like comment, oh, my phone is totally going off and I should turn it. Wait, it's my computer. I have my iMessage hooked up to my computer. That's why you hear it going off. And I don't know how to change that right now. But anyways, she would like make super serious comments and try to like call me out on things like in public on Facebook. And it was super awkward. And I got really sick of it. So I was just like, hey, like I texted her. I was like, what is up? Like, why do you keep doing this? Like, what's your beef with me essentially? And so she didn't like that. And we just, I don't know. It just never worked out after that. So it's true. But I mean, it was strange. So yeah, fake folks, exactly. And I'm an honest person. Like if I don't like you or I don't like something about you, I will straight up tell you. Quick question. I'm on the hunt for an all-inclusive palette with a mix of neutral warms and color. Any recommendations? Welcome, Latina. I'm glad that you came to my channel and I'm glad that you're loving my videos. I think that is awesome. I would say if you're starting off, like, I guess it depends. Like, do you have like a preference as far as price? Do you have a price range? I would ask you, Latina, like, is there something that tried Born to Run and didn't like it? That sucks because I love the Born to Run palette. Thanks, Megan. You'll irritate me. I don't deal with them. And the type of stays honest. Right. It's like life is too short, man. If you don't get along, hey, we don't get along, boom, move on. Be done with it. But it was like super weird because like she still went out of her way to like invite me to her wedding and stuff. And it's like, I feel like it's super passive aggressive. It's like, you don't like me. You don't have to keep trying to be the better person. Like, I get it. It's cool. We don't get along. I don't care. I could care less. I could care less. Into everything, to be honest. Let me look at my palette collection here. I would say if you're looking for something that has pops of color, but you want something that's neutral, I would honestly suggest this palette, Nudie Patootie, because you get like, these are super neutral, but like this shade here, Uncover, like look at this. It's super shimmery, like you can really amp that up if you want, or the shade Jaybird, which is like pure glitter magic, like it's like duochrome. Or I would suggest Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. That's amazing. Yeah. So those are two palettes I would say to check out. Like if you're open to it, Kathleen Light's Dream Street, that is amazing. Nudie Patootie is another good one. I would say those two. Check that out. Yes, Dream Street is bomb because the cool thing about Dream Street is that like you have like those pops of color in there. Like I think it's called Mermaid Boy, I want to say. There's a couple other cool shades in there that like are awesome, but there's like enough neutrals and there's like reds and stuff like that. Plus, is going to have more fails than success. I am honestly the laziest clothes shopper ever, but I will say, Latina, before I answer that, Latina, if you're looking for just simple like pops of color, check out Color Pops. They're single Super Shock shadows. If you just want like a single pop of color, they are so good. I love those. They're super intense. They're awesome. Okay, but clothing, I'm the laziest clothing shopper ever. I go to Target, but I recently tried Stitch Fix. That shit is amazing. You have to answer honestly, but you go on there, it's $20 a month. They will ask you all these super in-depth questions about your style. Are you looking for boho, more edgy, business casual? They ask you your height, your weight, your measurements. They ask you all this stuff. They will literally send you stuff that fits your body like a glove. Like it was insane. Like they sent me a pair of black skinny jeggings that I was like, holy crap, I'm short. But these fit my curviness and fit me like a glove. And they're the most comfortable pants I ever own. Like it's awesome. I love it. That's what I would suggest checking out. And so how it works is you can pick your price range. So the $20 that you spend every month, it can actually go towards the items that you want to keep. And if you keep everything they send to you, they'll give you 25% off on top of that as well. So you can get, if you pick like the cheapest level, you can get like 5 items for like $150, and that comes out to like $25 a piece. Like they work up to plus sizes even. Like they were like way up there, like as far as sizes go. Like you can find size 000. I think it's like size 25. So it's super inclusive and it's awesome. I love it. I don't know. Like it worked for me. Totally worked for me. So let me show you some color pop. Let's see. Like this shade here. I love this. It's like matches my shirt. It's the shade Cusp. It has like a kind of like a purpley reflect. But this guy is pigmented, like holy smokes. Like it's such a pretty fun shade. That one. Let's see. Another one was this one that I got from ColourPop, Ripple. This is also fun. Like if you want like a single like pop of color. It's really pretty. Like look at those, like the glitter in that. I think if you want pops of color, it's easiest to like purchase a few than instead of buying like a total like brand new palette for it. Because if you like collect makeup, it's easier. And then this one is like pure glitter. Oh my god, this is Frog. I don't even know if this is swatched really well, but this is like a topper. But if you look at this, like look at that shimmer. It's like a glitter top coat. This shade is insane. I love it. So good. Otherwise, the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you don't have the Jaclyn Hill palette, pick that thing up. That palette is amazing, and you've got pops of color in it. Like you get all your neutrals plus your pops of color. Super Shock shadows. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they're like $5 a piece. You know what's funny about this whole purple thing being amped up right now? Wasn't the color of the year last year ultraviolet? Like, what happened there? That like totally confuses me. Throws me through a loop. Oh, yes, I have Glass Bowl. Where's my other palette? I'm going to show you that one too. I have Glass Bowl and Tea Garden. These singles I have. These are amazing. Glass Bowl. I love this one. This has just turned into like a swatch party. Why not? I'm running out of room on my wrist. Let's see. That shade is crazy. It's like an icy blue, like with a purple flip. And then you've got, I love this one, Tea Garden. Look at that. It's like green with like a red flip. It's so unique. This is also single shadows that you can get from ColourPop. But like, I'm obsessed with that shade too. It's so interesting. It's like green with like a red flip. It's the coolest shade. And then another cool one from ColourPop singles, this is kind of broken, I'm sad, is Come and Get It. It's like a pinky gold duochrome. This one's kind of old though. I might need to get a new one. Let's do it here. Yeah, like a pinky gold. See that? Super pretty. And Dreamland going one of each. Yes. ColourPop is addicting. I think it's like their festival palette that they put together, like all their singles, is a gorgeous collection of like pretty much all color. It's so cool. A Z palette. This one I got in BoxyCharm. My sister gave it to me. I don't really own that many magnetic palettes, so I don't know, to be honest. I think Shop Miss A, I have to ask you guys this. So Shop Miss A sent me a ton of dollar makeup. I want to know if you guys actually want to see a review on that. Like I have a bag full of it. I'm kind of scared to put it on my face. I'm going to admit that. But if that sounds like something that would interest you guys, let me know because I would love to review it. I don't know, filter part in stores. It's an online thing only. I think most of ColourPop stuff is going to be online only. Yeah. If Latina, if you're looking for metallics and high pigment, then you have to try out the Super Shock shadows. I have like a link in one of my videos. I think any video where I talk about ColourPop or maybe any of my videos, if you click it, you get 20% off. It's not like a affiliation code or anything like that. It's just like a referral code. So if you want to save on your order, or if you don't want to do that, if you go on their website and you just sign up for the emails, they'll give you $5 off your order of like $10 or more or something like that. Yep, Shop Hush has some too. I have so much makeup. I should do like a full-on makeup collection video. I think of doing a meet and greet. If I was cool enough and popular enough to do a meet and greet at the Morphe store, oh my god, I wish I was that cool. But I'm gonna be there, so if any of you are gonna be in Minnesota when that opens up, I'll be there because I want to vlog that. The Morphe store in the Mall of America is supposed to be the biggest one like in the country. Hey Tanya, what's up? I've kind of really buckled down on my skincare because I'm pretty much on a routine now, which I want to share with you guys as well soon. It's not cheap skincare, sorry, it's just not, but it's what works for me. So drugstore skincare stuff just doesn't do it. It just doesn't work with my face. I would come to me more. I don't know the opening date. I have to look that up. If anyone wants to do a quick Google search to find out when the Morphe and Mall of America is going to open up, go for it. But yeah, I wish I was cool enough. But I'm not. You know what mascara I've been loving right now, you guys? Is this Milk Makeup Kush one. It's a little bit flaky, little bit if you wear it for like an exorbitant amount of hours, obviously, but it's really good. I didn't curl my lashes today, so you probably can't even tell that I have it on, but it's such a good mascara. Yes. I want to move to North Carolina. I know I talk about New York all the time, but like New York, the Carolinas, Jersey, like that area, like anything on the East Coast. I'm an East Coast obsessed chick. I can't help it. There's just something about the East Coast that just wants to like rope me in. I love the East Coast more than anything. I think PR is great though. I mean, it gives you a chance to review stuff instead of, you know what I mean? Like when you're a creator, let's get on this topic for a second. When you are a creator, that shit adds up. Like I have bought so much makeup with my own money, I could probably open up a small shop. Like it's so much money. Since I had my daughter, my face has extreme redness. If I go a day without washing, I swear it's like I'm peeling from an awful sunburn. Having a kid will mess with your skin. It will mess with your skin. I'm in NYC, but wasn't born here. Only been here years. What part of New York City, Anna? Oh my God, I'm so freaking jealous. Did I know that? I did not even know. I don't even know. Tammy, who's reached out to you? I'm curious. Greensboro. Was born in Virginia, moved to New York when I married my husband. He's from, oh, okay. I'd stop at your store. That is my dream, you guys. One day is to like do like a collab. I wish I could do that. A Roll Tide girl. I really do. That's like my ultimate dream would be to do a collab like with ColourPop. That'd be sweet. An app I was in. Was that more so be open this fall? Of course. That's the Mall of America for you. They'll say that. What do you guys think of this? There's never a date. I don't even put makeup on in my lives except for the last one. I have nothing on my face right now, but I've gotten my skincare down to the point where I'm almost to the point where like I just don't even care about wearing foundation every day. Yeah. So like if I can get away without wearing a ton of foundation, that's kind of where I'm at. Like I love makeup and I love wearing foundation, but I like to be bare skinned most of the time. Let it breathe. There's so much stuff in makeup and to just have that sit. I've done a couple of other collabs with some other YouTubers. Vanessa Lopez, Allison Jacobs. They're smaller YouTubers like me. I don't really know. Like I don't know. I feel like I don't really know how to like reach out to another YouTuber. I just don't know many that are kind of like at the same subscriber thing as me. Like the same subscriber count. I know that generally when you do a collab, you want to like stick to that same thing. Like who like is generally in the same ballpark as you. Like I can't collab with someone who has 50,000 subscribers or something like that. You know? Oh, look at there's a couple of gals in here. Megan and Anna. That's cute. You guys are close or something and know each other. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome that like I have these lives and there's these few of you that like come in here and like will consistently watch them. I think that's so cool. I love that. Totally. How long have we been live now? Almost 40 minutes. Okay, we're good. I haven't even eaten dinner yet. I engorged, like I said earlier, an entire Subway footlong sub, and now I'm just like still trying to process. Well, the thing is, Tammy, is that like it's not that numbers are just numbers. Unfortunately, with YouTube, numbers matter. That's just how it is. And other YouTubers will agree with that. The point of collabing is so that you guys can grow off of each other and introduce each other and their subscribers to other people. It has to be somewhat even. That's just kind of how it is with collabs. That's just how it goes. Like you wouldn't see, you know, Manny MUA collabing with someone who has like 10,000 subscribers. I mean, you might if they were like really good friends or something, but it's super unlikely that you would actually see something like that. It's just because it's almost like it's part of a profession. Usually the more subscribers you have, it's typically the most, it's like your growth. How long have you been on YouTube? The experience you have to set up the money to get together with that person to actually do a collab. So it's just like, and people I edit. There will never be a day that I don't edit. The thing is, there's a game. If any of you have ever thought of starting a YouTube channel, there's a game that you have to play essentially. I know that sounds bad, but like you have to kind of do like you have to what's hard is that you have to stick to who you are, but at the same time trying to conform to like what is popular, what is in without losing yourself. It's super tricky. I don't think editing makes you not real though, because I'm still me, even though I edit my videos. Editing just means I cut out parts where I'm trying to search for a brush. I don't want people, waiting 5 minutes while I fumble for a brush in my brush kit or something. Editing is just a part of that. YouTube for me it's a professional thing for me, and I feel like editing comes with the territory. It's not editing out who you are. It's just making it viewer friendly, essentially. What are your favorite YouTubers right now? Kiki Chanel is my all-time favorite. I love her. If you guys want someone who's so entertaining and real, Kiki Chanel. She is hilarious. Have any of you ever watched her? But I am obsessed with her. I love her videos. I'm trying to think who else is there. I love Kiki Chanel. Who else do I watch on YouTube right now? I watch this guy called Mike Jevons. He does this thing work and then like a week on video. So he tries out these crazy diets, like just out of hilarity. Like he'll go vegan and he's British. So I love his accent. His videos are super plain, nothing fancy about them whatsoever, but he's just hilarious. I love it. I haven't really watched Yari G. I've heard so many good things about her. Obviously, I love Tati. But I think like when you start doing YouTube, you kind of, I don't know about me, but like or anyone else, I get distracted and I spend so much time watching myself and editing myself and like concentrating on my own content that I'm just kind of like, okay, I've had enough YouTube now. And I kind of fall behind on watching anyone else. Yes, Kiki lovers in the house. Love her. If you guys go over there and check her out and you haven't heard of her before, tell her I sent you. She doesn't know me, but hey, why not? Maybe she'll notice me or something. Yes, Kiki is on the apartment problems. That poor girl. I felt so bad with her with that. That sucked. I'm trying to think. I'm really kind of getting into James Charles a little bit. I think he's hilarious. Oh my God, Bretman Rock. I freaking love Bretman Rock. He is hilarious. If you want someone to just laugh at, following him on Instagram is just pure entertainment. He is amazing. I love him. Hi, Brandy. I didn't see you come in. I just burped. Yes, she did win, and now she's out of that shithole apartment. You gotta love it. Yes, her Vlogmas is amazing. I wish she could vlog like every day. That girl could do nothing. Like watching her sit and like eat White Castle in her car is entertaining. I love her. How do you guys feel about like the whole Shane Dawson craze? I don't really know how I feel about that. Is it like, I don't know. I don't know. Can you subject a good foundation that doesn't just melt off in humidity and heat? That is really tough because I'm still totally looking for something like that. Honestly, right now, the ColourPop foundation for me is what's holding up. Like that stuff will stay on my face all day long. I love it. I love it. You know what's funny is my mom told me to text her and let her know when I'm on a live, and I totally forgot. So I'm going to text her right now and let her know. Yes, my mom wants to be in my lives. Let's see what she says. All right, I just let her know. So maybe my mom will join us. Yes, I used to watch him when I saw it in high school. I kind of love it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really know. Like, I like Shane Dawson, like his editing skills. Like, watching his channel is like watching an episode of Catfish. It's amazing. You know? Wait, what was it, Shanna? I told her, thanks. I told her that. And she said, I want to hear it from Crystal. Catherine, girl, you are gorgeous. I have to say that. Watching you on Instagram, Catherine, is like, holy shit. Like, I'm jealous. You are freaking beautiful and your lips are amazing. I just have to say that. Yeah, see, for some people, the Milani Conceal and Perfect might work. I just was not a fan of that foundation. Maybe I need to try it again. I feel like when you get your skincare on point, foundation just like comes with ease. I feel like if you can like regulate like your skin and get things hydrated and moistured into a place that's normal, makeup will just sit so much better on your skin. For real. So I feel like my skin is changing a bit in what I like. I used to be totally against matte foundations. Another good one I will say though that won't melt off is the L'Oreal Pro Matte. I love that one. Love it. Yes, a good canvas. Exactly. For sure. So you guys, my 1 year on YouTube is coming up August 19th. Freaking insane to think about. An entire year. You guys have no idea how scared I was to start my channel last year. I sat on it for months. I had an idea to start this channel pretty much, I want to say, God, December of 2016, and I just never executed it. And sometimes I think, oh my God, where would I be right now had I started it back then? Thanks, Catherine. That means a lot to me. Your YouTube videos are so good, though. You need to keep up with them. Your beauty space is so cute. Yeah, so 1 year. I want to kind of do something special for my YouTube 1 year, and I haven't decided. Thanks, Misha. That's really sweet. I really love doing YouTube. I really do. Like, despite like the creative funks and no matter how tired I get, like no matter how much having a full-time job wears me out, I still do my YouTube no matter what. A good moisturizer, my skin is like a desert. Shanna, check out if you're looking, I guess, what's your price range? Because I could suggest something super expensive to you, or I can like suggest something mid-range to you. But I have some stuff for very dry skin. Yes. I think that, okay, like I don't even think I'm that great at putting on makeup at all. I do very basic looks. I think that's always been kind of my thing is like, I want to do looks for like the everyday person. Stuff that everybody can do. That's what I do with makeup. Yes, girl, the struggle is real trying to find time, for real. That's the thing that sucks is I feel like I get so disconnected from YouTube, like working full time, that I hate it. When I had that time off, I feel like I could just dive in every day, spend hours doing YouTube, and I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it. I love doing YouTube so much. Like, it's like my passion. Oh, wow. Some of these messages, you guys, sometimes I don't know if this person is a troll or what, but this person just said the most ridiculous message and it's being hidden for review. I would say thank you, but I can't because the rest of it was too insane. So, no, person who just sent that message. Well, it is true, Angela. I have invested so much money into it. I have financed so much of the stuff that I use. But honestly, if you have an iPhone and you buy like a ring light for anywhere to 80 to $100, that is enough to get started. Like, it's just enough to get started. And you can do it. You can totally do it. Take to film and edit. Okay, so here's the thing. I am super critical. You guys have no idea how many videos I have filmed that don't make it to YouTube. Like Get Ready With Me's, certain takes on product reviews, stuff that I just, Yeah. Oh yeah, let's do this. Okay. We are going to let's see. Perfect. Okay. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Okay, we need to somehow let's do this. Let's see. Okay. I don't know how to like hold on a second. Okay. What were we talking about now? I don't have any friends in real life who love makeup like me. That's why I love YouTube. I have like my sister's an esthetician. So like she loves makeup, but she doesn't really like putting it on herself. So it's like we kind of bond on that, but at the same time, she's kind of different. So I don't really have anyone that's super obsessed with me either. My best friend Sarah loves makeup. She loves to collect it, but she won't put it on. But anyways, to answer your question, Sarah, I would say it depends. So it might take me about an hour to record. And then if it's just like simple editing, I can edit a video in like an hour, really, because I don't do a whole lot of fancy stuff with it. That's the thing. I don't. I don't do a ton of fancy stuff. Yeah. So that's going to answer that one. Like exactly. That's what this is. This is a community where we can all just talk about makeup and have fun and not feel all butt hurt if one of us likes a product and the other one doesn't. It's like, come on, people are allowed to have a difference of opinion, you know? So it's like, what's the big deal? It's not that serious. Did you guys ever try these? These NYX Vivid Brights? I think this one might be dried out. Oh yeah, that's not good. I'm pretty sure there's mold in it. Garbage that goes. Ew. I've never seen makeup grow mold like that. That is super disgusting. Oh no. Kim, I feel bad. Well, take care of your baby. Don't feel bad. I love you too. Thank you. That was super sweet. That was super sweet of you, Kim. Thank you. Do you think the KKW beauty line is worth the price? I haven't really bought anything from KKW. I bought my sister her perfume for Christmas because she wanted it, the crystal one, which it smelled really freaking good. But I haven't tried any of her makeup. Any price on the moisturizer? Okay, so Shanna, look up. It's from a brand called Is Clinical. I'm gonna type it in the chat because this is what I use. It's expensive, but it's bomb. So try this one. This is like if you need like super hydration. Super hydration. It will work wonders for you, for real. Like super good. Otherwise, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, I would say check out the Renewed Hope in the Jar by Philosophy. That stuff saved my life this past winter. Like that is the best, one of the best like mid-range moisturizers, like Sephora brand, I think. But what about the Morphe's Dare to Create palette? I actually think the Dare to Create palette is awesome. I would buy that. I would buy that. Definitely. I haven't really tried a lot of Kylie. I tried the Kylie Naughty palette, and I actually liked that palette a lot. And then I tried one of her liquid lipsticks that was a matte one. It wasn't bad, but it was pretty drying. And then I tried one of her glosses, which I don't mind the glosses. Hey, Lee, what's up, girl? I'm glad you made it in for a little bit. No problem, Shanna. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. But anyway, Angela, to answer your question about starting a channel, if you have a decent camera that record and you can buy a ring light, boom, and just start out small. Start by my first video was my beauty favorites. That's literally what I started with. Thinking back to that, I was so freaking nervous. I think back to that, and it's just like, holy smokes. I don't know. To be honest, Angela, sometimes with this stuff where I think that a palette blends for someone and it's patchy on someone else, I think it might either have to do with one or two things. Either it's the primer or it's inconsistencies with production of the palette. That's what I would honestly say, for sure. Awesome, Shanna. Shanna. It's a cute name. A favorite eyeshadow palette right now. I do This guy right here, I'm loving this. Love, love, love Nudie Patootie. I also love, let's see, the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes. This palette is one of my all-time favorite for everyday looks. But I will ask you guys, look at this. I think I showed this in a video before. So I think this palette is 10 bucks. If you want to see me do a video or maybe even a live doing these, look at, they're exactly the same. So total dupe. This one is called Peach Dreams. This is from Prism Makeup. I haven't even dipped into this yet, but I'm curious if it's any good. I wish, I do have room. Let's swatch this off the bat. Let's just see. Let's try Semi-Fredo. I wonder what that means. The hell? I don't even know what that means. Let's swatch this. So this is the brown shade from the Cheapy palette. Okay, that does not swatch bad at all. That's pretty damn good for a matte. Swatching it off the bat. So that's from the $10 palette, the Peach Dream. Let's swatch from the Just Peachy Matte. So that's comparable to Peach Tart. Let's compare these. Okay, then. Look at, those are like, that is freaking identical. That's the $10 one. That's from Peach Dreams. That's Just Peachy Mattes. Let's try another one. Let's do Melba out of the Peach Dreams palette. That's a little sheer. Let's try to swatch it again to see. I suck at swatches. They're really buttery. And then let's do Just Peachy out of the Too Faced palette and see how that compares. They're very similar. So if you guys want to see me do this, like let's do a look with this. That's what my next video is going to be. This is actually from Juno & Co. They actually sent this to me with some brushes, which I need to do a review on because they sent me this brush and oh my God, this brush is so good. I think this is like $3 and this brush is amazing for blending out cream bronzer. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So maybe we need to do a video on that. A video seeing if these two are actually comparable. Bomb. That's what I'm going to do. So we will see. But we got to see if they blend the same, right? Does it blend? Maybe that should be like a new a new video segment here. Does it blend? Wait, I think someone already did that once with those ninja, what blender was that? Blend Tech. Do you guys remember that video from way back in the day? Let's try another one of these. Let's do Peach Tea out of the Too Faced palette. And then we'll do Pie out of the $10 palette. This $10 palette is so buttery. This is the first time I'm picking up to that. Look at that. So this one looks a little bit lighter. Well, this one's a little bit darker, but still very similar. Yeah, use Peach on one eye and the other palette. They're exactly. A fluffy blending brush. Girl, I got you. Hold on. Let me show this to you. Where is it? So this is my cup of like all my favorite like eye brushes. My Empire Building mug. It's my favorite. Let's see. Where is it? I have two. I need to find it. Where is it? I need a better setup because I'm like looking through this like, where's my brush? This sucks. Okay, this one right here, Tapered Blending from Delium Tools. This is, look at this. It is so soft. It is so good for blending. This one. And then some people don't like Morphe, but I'm sorry. I like Morphe brushes, so sue me. This is the M433 from Morphe. I could do an entire look with this brush. But these two are like the best. The best, the best, the best. Yes, Misha, you remember when they used to blend the iPhone and they would blend like all this crazy stuff in one of those Blend Tech blenders. I love that guy. Awesome dude. Hey, Jamie. I don't think I saw you come in. Yeah, I don't have any hate on Morphe. I love the Jacqueline palette. To prove that to you guys, where is my Jacqueline palette? It's right here on my desk, of course. Look how dirty this is. See? Proof. I love this palette. It is freaking nasty. It's so dirty. Like, look at the inside. I love it. I love this palette. It's so good. Such a good palette. Sometimes I feel like there's so many colors that I can't show it love, and I start to feel guilty because I love it so much. And I'm definitely picking up Jacqueline's Vault collection with Morphe. I cannot wait. Ha! Catherine, great minds think alike. Yes, I have to have it. I feel bad for anyone who didn't like this. This Born to Run palette from Urban Decay was so gorgeous. I love this palette. Look at these shades. So pretty. Awesome. Yes, 814, but I want a more fluffy one. Can you say the blue handle again? Yes. So the blue handle one, I'll type it in the chat here. Delium Tools. What is it? Where did I set it? Oh, I can't remember the number. Hold on. I'm searching, you guys. This is the Delium Tools 785 tapered blending. This is amazing. I love, 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 love this brush. If you're looking for a super affordable eye brush set, the Lamora brushes, I got these on Amazon just randomly. I didn't even know if they were going to be any good or not, but these Lamora brushes are fantastic. You guys, if you watch my videos, you see me use them all the time. And they're like $13 for a set on Amazon. They're so good. Delium Tools should sponsor you. They're always raving. I know. They are the ones that actually, you guys, Delium Tools is amazing. They reached out to me when I had like 300 and subscribers, and they sent me the entire this kit that had all these brushes in them, and they're incredible. Like, look at how soft that is. This brush is so good to contour with. This is the 962 slanted blusher. But like, oh, this brush is so amazing. So good. Their brushes are amazing. I love them. I can't stop saying that. This giant one, I do this, my bronzer with this brush every day. This is the 980 large powder brush. Like, oh, it's so soft and luxurious. I love it. And then, of course, you guys knew this one. The 957 Precision Kabuki. Oh my God, this stuff does your foundation like a dream. This blends like a dream. And I just dropped it on the floor. Hi, Marie Gem. Yes, I know. I wish I could get a sponsorship. Damn it, that would be amazing. Slanted brushes are my jam. I just love them. I have a brush obsession. Oh, my nose. My nose is always so itchy. This brush from Delium Tools, I'm on the fence about it. This is the only brush that I really tried to make work. I loved it, and then I didn't love it, and then I loved it, and then I didn't love it. This is their 945 contour. I feel like it's loosened up a bit. It's just a little bit too densely packed and stiff to actually contour with. It works nice for highlight. Oh, I have to tell you guys, the brush that came, where is it? Oh, where did I put that brush? This one. That came in from Becca, that came with the Royal Glow highlighters. Oh my God, where's a highlight? Let's just do it for the hell of it. I'm going to put some on here. This thing highlights your face like a freaking dream. Oh, look at that. I love this brush for highlighting. It's gorgeous. It doesn't even have a name. It's just like their highlighter brush. It's so good. I love it. Awesome. I like some e.l.f. brushes. I have one that I actually like to blend with in here. Like if I want to like blend out harsh edges, this blending brush from e.l.f. I like this one. Like if I'm trying to like blend shadows, that one works really well too. I think it's like $1. Let's see. All of Delium Tools, like their eyeshadow brushes are just, they're so amazing. I love them. They're so good. For like, I feel, to be honest, I really do like natural hair brushes better. I'm not going to lie, for eyeshadow. Obviously, natural hair just works better with powder. But for like synthetic brushes, Delium Tools is the best. You have to at least invest in one. Never had that months ago. I only have two at the moment. But yeah. My beauty room, you guys, is really not that cool. It's a spare room in my house. Like, this is it. Like, you can even tell how bare this is. I really want to pick up the pace with my background because I feel like it's so plain. And I kind of want to move my room, my beauty room, down to the spare bedroom that's downstairs in my house. This room is just getting so cramped. I couldn't even do a tour if I wanted to because there's just so much crap everywhere. For real. Yes. Highlight Poppin'. My favorite screen name ever. I'm glad you caught me live. Becca. Oh, Becca, I didn't know you used Delium Tools brushes. That's so awesome. My fave highlighter ever. My fave. I have to say Champagne Pop from Becca. Let me see. Let me open up my drawer. Champagne Pop from Becca. And I would have to say they're both Becca, Royal Glow and Champagne Pop. But Champagne Pop by far is my all-time favorite highlight. There's something about Becca highlighters, the way they sit on the skin, is just so flawless. Like, it doesn't exaggerate texture very much. Like, I don't even have makeup on. Excuse my like chickenpox scars. But like, it just like, it melts into the skin versus like sitting on top. Yes, Teresa, they're a bomb. Those brushes are on Amazon. Which ones? The Delium Tools? Probably. Or the Lamora ones. Thank you, Megan. I think maybe I'll change out my flowers or something. Maybe I need to make a trip to IKEA. Yes, Becca definitely wins the highlight game for sure. They totally do. Otherwise, honestly, I really love the Master Chrome highlights. Those are amazing. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the Anastasia glow kits. They're a little bit chunky, but they look really pretty on the skin. For sure. Brittany, I need to try BH Cosmetics brushes because I haven't really tried any of them. I need to order a set. If you guys have a set that you want to see me review from them, let me know. I will totally pick it up because it's totally affordable. And I haven't really tried ColourPop's brushes. I think I'm just so used to my Delium brushes that, you know what I do want though? I know it sounds crazy. There's so much hype around this, but Jaclyn Hill's brush set from Morphe is my dream. Yeah. So yeah. I really do like Morphe brushes. I need to try BH. What set of BHs do you guys suggest? Because I can never have too many brushes. I love brushes. I don't really have that many though. A lot of people would think that I have a ton of brushes, but no joke, I'm gonna let you guys see. This is my extent. This might look like a lot, but I think for some other YouTubers, this is not a lot at all. I need more flat shading brushes. To try the marbled one, that's 38. Okay. Or you want to try it or should I try that? God, cat hair just flies around my room like crazy. It's really insane. 9:16. I really wish I could have an appetite right now. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Honestly, I think that footlong sub is just chilling in my gut. What's the best brush cleaner? Oh my God, okay, I know it sounds crazy. This is not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. No affiliation, nothing. But the Delium Tools Solid Brush Cleaner is fantastic. The lemon one, oh my God, it smells so good. It lasts so long. You get a ton of product in it, and it cleans your brushes like a dream. That does. My second favorite one is the Sig Magic or the Brush It Magic brush cleaner from Sigma is really good too. But I really love the Delium Tools brush cleaner. It is fantastic. Oh, no, Catherine, seriously? Of course, I sat on it and never bought it, and now it's probably discontinued. That pisses me off. Time to watch the same ones. Girl, exactly. Exactly. Did you guys see my video about my Botox and my brow? Do you see how this brow wants to raise more than the other one a little bit? But you can see how pretty frozen my forehead is. Like, this is me trying to scrunch. It's so weird. Botox is the strangest thing. It's so weird. There really isn't a difference, would say, between like solid. Yes, the Delium Tool brushes are not cheap, but I'm telling you, they are the most solid brushes. I have not seen, no matter how many times I've scrubbed and brushed my brushes, I've never seen one hair flake. The ferrule, which is this part right here that connects the brush to the actual handle, these do not come loose. Like, these are some of the most high quality brushes I've ever tried. But the difference between like solid or whatever, it's just preference. I like solid brush cleaners because I feel like you can really get in there and coat the brush. Whereas like sometimes with the liquid ones, I feel like, I don't know, the way it disperses is a little bit strange. Yeah. But that brush set, if you have the $150, go for it. Otherwise, just start by picking up a couple from Delium because they are fantastic. Yes. Try it, Angela. You will love it. It's so good. Thanks, because I was using Irish Spring Bar soap. I mean, hey, that works. But see, the thing with brush cleaners, though, is that they have things in them that will condition your brushes and will take care of the brush hairs. So it's super important. Things what website is cheaper than Amazon? Probably. I would say, I don't know. For certain things, I buy things from Amazon, but for other things, I say stick with the actual site, just to make sure you're getting something genuine. I always say that. I have not tried the Violet Voss brush soap. I haven't tried anything from Violet Voss, and I really want to. I really want to. So yeah. All right, you guys. So I have been live for over an hour. Especially Sony Kashik one. I haven't tried that. He said the one detergent. I'm obsessed with it to clean my brushes. I haven't tried that. Oh, wait, I missed it. What's it? So the good solid brush cleaner. Here, I'll put it in there. I'm gonna put it in the chat. The lemon scent one. You have to do the lemon scent one. It smells so good. And it's funny because the scent does not linger on your brushes at all, but holy smokes, you will see your brushes like the way that that brush cleaner cleans your brushes is insane. I love it. I love it so much. Palette drama. Stacy, let me bring you up to speed on that. This palette is what we were talking about because I don't want to make a big deal out of it. I got a few comments. It's not that big of a deal. I'm probably just being overly sensitive. But like some of the comments that I saw in other videos of people who weren't a huge fan of this palette, it was just kind of like, you don't know how to blend shadow, or you don't know how to pick shadow colors, and they don't blend, you don't know how, they're muddy or whatever. But it's like, no. And so I just want to talk about that because it's like nobody in their right mind is going to spend money on a palette just to purposely not like it. That's kind of where I'm at. So that's what we were talking about. Like keeping life because you have a nice chatting stream. I'm glad. I'm glad that we have a nice chatting stream. I want to. I had to block that one guy. He was being weird but nice to me at the same time. But I was like, dude, you're going way above and beyond. Metallic eyeshadow, which one of your favorite? ColourPop metallic shadows. The Super Shock shadows are the best, I would say. If you want like super bright metallic-y shadows, those are the best. I have like swatches all over me right now, which I just literally wipe on my pants all the time. Does anyone else do that? They wipe their makeup off on like their shorts or like whatever they're like pajamas. Hopefully I'm not the only weird one. Let's try to go white or pink bar both. Yeah, I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now. I think you're talking about the brush cleaner from Walmart, the cheapy one. My wedding is June 9th, 2019. That's the set date right now. And I'm super excited. I'm super excited because I want to go back to New York like today. I need it. Hell yeah, Angela. Like you guys could see what I have on for bottoms right now. I literally wear Jeremy's boxers most of the time. Yep, color switch. This guy is so dirty right now. I need to clean mine. Ugh, it's nasty. It's so gross. This though is something that I got off cheap on Amazon. It was like $6, $6 or $7. Color cleaner. I don't know if it's as good as the regular one, but it cleans off my brushes decent enough. So, but the problem is, Angela, I don't even wear cute tops. I don't know. I will do my makeup and everything, but hair, this is just caked in dry shampoo. You guys are getting the laziest piece of shit version of me ever right now. Oh, cute. Yay, Lee, that makes me happy. ColourPop. I had the worst thing happen to my Yes Please palette. Shit out one fell to my drain. Oh my god. Yikes. Washcloth. It all works. Whatever. Let's see. Not sure if you've shared this or not, but who are your favorite influencers? How did you start your channel? I love answering that question. Okay. Let's get a little bit deep here. So I'm going to get deep on this, and then I'm going to call it a night because now I'm finally getting hungry. Okay. So I was always super into makeup. In high school, I had friends who would ask me to do their makeup. Everyone always wanted me to do their makeup for them. I was always wearing different eyeshadows and stuff, doing my makeup in like study hall when I should have been doing homework, but I was doing makeup instead. I remember these Revlon shadows. I don't know if some of you who might be a little bit older in my age group remember these, but they were like cream shadows, and there was like 5 of them. They were my absolute favorite. And I remember wearing those all the time in makeup, lipstick. And there's one picture in particular that I can remember. I think that my mom has of me where I'm wearing like this like fuchsia purpley lipstick and like blush on my cheeks or whatever. And so I was always super obsessed with makeup. Well, I wanted to get into makeup, but like when you're out of high school, obviously your elders and people surrounding you, they want you to get into a career that will be successful to you. So I was always kind of told you won't make money. A lot of people drop out of cosmetology school. It doesn't really last. People, whatever, whatever. So I kind of got deterred from it. But I've always been into like the beauty world, like whether I could get in at a tanning salon or like working at a makeup counter or something. I always wanted something to do with makeup. So essentially, I kind of fell away from it for a while and forgot how much I loved it. So 2 years ago, I went into Sephora for the first time in like forever. And I was with my sister and I was like, what's popular? What's everyone wearing? I haven't purchased or wore makeup in years. And she said, well, the naked palettes are super cool. So I walked over there and I remember just like sanitizing it and like putting some on my lids. And I was like, shit, I forgot how much I love makeup. I was like, I'm literally going to buy this palette like out of a whim. And so then my sister, we were in the car home, driving home, it was my aunt too, and she was driving. And I asked my sister, she's like, well, do you know who Tati is? And I'm like, I have no idea. Like when I went on YouTube, it was to watch music videos or like comedy. And so she showed me Tati and she was reviewing. I remember it was Kylie's like first eyeshadow palette, that like neutral one or the bronzy one or whatever that was, that first like 9-pan palette shadow she had. And I just started watching Tati and I got into ClickHole. And then I started talking to my brother-in-law's girlfriend at the time. And she mentioned to me, she's like, well, have you heard of Kathleen Lights? And I said, no. So I started watching her. And it was almost at a time where it was like, I felt like I was like losing my identity a bit. I was kind of in like a dark space. I was transitioning with friends. Um, just kind of like I want to make people feel beautiful, like everyday looks, be someone who's relatable, someone who can, watch my channel and feel like they can do makeup too. Whether they're 12 or 65, 80 years old, doesn't matter. I wanted to like bring makeup to a place that was so attainable, that like looks at everyday looks that everyone create, not at a particular price point, cheap stuff, expensive stuff, whatever, something that works for everyone. And so I started to collect makeup, I started to practice. And I think if you guys have watched my video, but I told a story where this room, this desk was never here. This used to be just like a plain wall. And I took a body pillow, like pillowcase, and I cut it up and I hung it on the wall, and that was my background. And I started taking pictures and putting them on Instagram. I had like 100 followers. It was my personal account, and I just turned it into a beauty account. And I got more people following and more people following, and like my looks were nothing special, but I would just practice every day. And then finally I was like, I bought a ring light. And so I set that up. And then I wanted to make videos, but I was so scared. Like, I'm like, well, I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough makeup, or I don't have the money, I don't have the camera, I don't have the means, I don't know how to edit. Every excuse in the book, because obviously I'm watching people like Tati and Kathleen Lights, and they're way above, but it's like, I couldn't compare myself to them. So I was like, you know what? It was so funny. I sat down, I had a day off of work, and I sat down in my kitchen and I was like, I'm just going to record. Screw it. I'm going to talk about makeup that I like. And I set up my camera that I bought. It was the Sony A5100. And I hadn't, like, I had been taking pictures of it for Instagram, but I hadn't dabbled in the video part of it, which is why I bought the camera in the first place. So I'm like, if I'm going to buy this camera and spend the money on this camera, I just need to do it. Rip off the Band-Aid. So I propped the camera up on my ring light. No idea how to edit. And I sat down in front of the plain wall in my dining room, moved my table, everything out of the way, and recorded this video on my beauty favorites. I recorded it once. It was way too long. It was like 30 minutes. I said, Matt, I don't like it. So I sat down and did it again. Logged into my iMovie, or pulled up, not logged in, but pulled up iMovie, had no idea. And so I was texting my sister about it, and my brother-in-law, he was like, well, I'll help you edit. I have Final Cut Pro on my computer. And we were all going up to the cabin that day. So I was like, okay, sweet, let's do it. So we were making dinner and we dove in. We had no idea what either of us were doing, but it literally took us, God, hours. It took hours to edit. We took 30 20 to 30 minutes of footage, and I literally broke it down into like 10 minutes. Like I had way too many jump cuts. I cut so much out, but that is kind of how it all began. And then after that, I just started, I was like, hey, maybe I'll share my simple contour, or maybe I'll do this. And I just went with it and got consistent, bought backdrops, invested in some soft lights, and then, yeah. And it was just like a huge thing. The biggest thing I will say about starting my YouTube channel is it's taught me so much. I'm a very reactive person. And so sometimes getting those negative comments test me, and I do respond to them. I try to be as respectful as I can, but it teaches me to start caring about the things that matter and what doesn't matter. That's the hugest thing. People are going to think of you what they're going to think, but there's always going to be 10 times more people that love you and are passionate and are supporting you and are cheering you on from the sidelines. It's taught me confidence. It's taught me to work for something that means a lot to me, discipline. There's so many things that like this YouTube channel has done for me. Like it's taught me so many things, and it still tests me to this day. Sometimes I get really discouraged, like my channel's not growing fast enough. I'm not reaching enough people. The algorithm sucks, you know? Like there are days where I'm like still making excuses not to record a video, but my fiance is amazing and he'll say, "Why not? Just go do it." That like he'll basically tell me like that's not an excuse, and I'm like, damn it, you're right. Like I need to just go up and just record. And so sometimes I do, and some days I'm not feeling it. Some days I have to step away from the camera and say, this is not working. I'll try it again tomorrow. You know, I'm just messing up a look, or my camera didn't really record when I hit record, or my memory card did something. So there's little things, but long story short, that is how I started my YouTube channel. And I love, 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 love doing it so much. And my dream one day is to be able to just do this and focus on it full time and to make people feel good and to have confidence. That's the number one thing. I want to help people have confidence. I need help with confidence. My best friend, we talk about this all the time. Yes, Sarah, I'm still talking. I just saw that now because I was jabbering, but it's something that we all struggle with. I struggle with confidence every single day. And if this is a place where people can come and feel beautiful, no matter what their looks, no matter what their skill level, no matter what the case may be, then here we are. So that's kind of where I'm at and why YouTube means so much to me and why I'm so invested in it no matter what. At the end of the day, the numbers are the numbers. They do matter, but if there's a few people that I have touched in a way or have made feel good or I've given confidence or added to their skill level or made a suggestion to a product and they love it and they come back to me and say, hey, ever since you suggested this, I love this product. That is like the best thing in the world. I love being able to do that. So yeah, no, I'm not going to let the haters get me down. Most of the time I laugh. I mean, it's comical. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll post some funny stuff about the stories. I know that I get kind of passionate about it, but no joke. My dream one day is to become large enough to where I get like the real haters, where I can make one of those videos where it's like I react to mean comments. Because at the same time, I literally thrive off of adversity. Like, talk shit, I'm going to go 10 times harder. Like, that's kind of where it comes, what it comes down to. So, yes. Yep. So I'm just going to be me. The numbers are important to me. I'm not going to lie. They do get to you. I mean, if I don't have subscribers and I'm not growing, I'm not reaching people, I'm not doing my job, essentially. Subscribers means I'm doing my job. I made someone feel good. They want to watch me. They want to follow my channel. So there's that. So it does matter. Why'd you get that if I did one? What, like the confidence? I'm sorry, I can't remember. Oh, the one about the haters. Yes. I love it. Some of my videos that have been super successful, I had no idea that they would even be. Like I said before, the why I canceled BoxyCharm video, I had no idea that people were even going to watch that. And I remember, Sarah, you remember this. I was like, I'm thinking about taking it down because I was honestly scared of the comments and the backlash that I would get on it. Because there are people who, hey, I love BoxyCharm now. And my video was like, never intentionally like trying to bring BoxyCharm down. I literally made that video so that it eventually BoxyCharm would see it and could see the comments and that they could improve. Like if I was a business, I would want to know that stuff. Yes, Becca, it's hard some days. Sometimes I see like sometimes it seems like I'm losing subscribers, but it is what it is. Yeah, so the BoxyCharm video, but it's necessary. People who got so mad at the video, it's like videos like this are necessary because companies won't know what we're asking for. They won't know how to improve. It's so important to have that critical feedback. It really is. But like I said, they fixed it. They reached out to me. I've heard from other people that that they've experienced an improvement in BoxyCharm too. Like for the CEO to reach out to me, like I reached out back to him too. Like I made my part 2 video of the BoxyCharm. I sent it to him. I was like, hey, just so you know, I made this because I feel like it's right. It's honest. You reached out to me. You made it right. It's only fair that I share this update. Like they were so cool about it. I love it. Yes, Veronica, they totally have. Next month's BoxyCharm is banger status. I'm just like, wow, that looks crazy. I agree. I think that my video helped them improve too. So when people want to bitch at me for it, they should know that maybe I had a part in getting your box to you sooner. So y'all should be thanking me for that. No, not like I'm totally responsible for it, but hey, I'm sure I played a role in that. I'm sure I played a role in that. You know what, Gabby? I think a lot of people, I think that's where most of my subscribers came from because that video has what, almost 90,000 views or something like that now. So I'm not surprised. But I love hearing when people say they subscribe from like my smaller videos. I love that even more because it's like, oh, yes, you liked my content regardless of the views I had or how many subscribers I had. That's what I can call them and tell them to get my box to me faster, please. I still love them. Sarah, maybe one day I'll have that hookup. Maybe I will, girl. Oh, Ed Bassmaster. You guys wanted to know what other YouTubers I love? Ed Bassmaster. Oh my God, I love Ed Bassmaster. Let me get an appy. Love it. If they're ever going to get the crap together, I'm not excited about the palette. You will need to do Troy for the neutral people here. Oh, I will. I can make that palette wearable. I already have an idea in my head. Totally have an idea in my head. That palette would be gorgeous. Like, think of those colors. And all over, like, yellow look. But then, like, the orange color in the crease, like, in the outer corner. And if you drag the bright pink on the lower lash line, that's totally wearable. Gorgeous. Abby and Ann. I don't know who that is. I'll have to look them up. Falling on hard through attention. Yeah. I think he's cool. I think he's a super relatable guy. Like the way he reached out to me was so relatable. I was like, I could kick it with you, dude. You seem pretty awesome. In fact, if I lived in Florida, I would go work at BoxyCharm. I would love to work at BoxyCharm. That would be awesome. Bright colors are not clown makeup. The look I just described, super wearable. Super wearable. Plus, a lot of those shades you can use as like pops of color in the lower lash line or right here in like the inner corners. There's so many. Look. It's just Ann and Abby. Okay. Yes, I wish I could work there. Yeah. You just have to like, yes, obviously they're going to be bright. It's going to be bright colors. It's not going to be for every day, but you could pull it off like if you were just like running errands or you just want to do your makeup that day. Don't be scared of it. Did you see the In My Feelings challenge? Shaida Instagram, definitely relatable. I didn't. I did not see that. All right, you guys. So I have been on here for almost an hour and a half. It is 9:30 and your girl has to get up for work in the morning. So yeah, there's that. But I want to thank you guys so much. I think maybe what I should do, because I feel like you have to have over 10,000 subscribers on YouTube to actually make announcements that like, like in your subscriber feed that you're going live and stuff like that. And I can't do that. So would it help if we just planned out like every Tuesday I did a live or every other Tuesday at like 8 p.m. Central Time so that you guys know to come? I used to have a Facebook. I don't know what it is. There's so much stress with social media. It's just like, yes, Shanna, I'm going to reach for the stars. So let's just say this. If you know other people who are subscribed to my channel, maybe I'll mention it in my video that I do with this too. I think what I'll do is I'll try to make it a thing where every Tuesday, 8 o'clock Central Time, we do a live. And I think that would be fun because I think that, you guys are active in the chat and it's really fun. I think it's a good time. All right, you guys. So I'm going to get going. If you want to support me, get the word out about your girl, share it with your friends, share my videos on Facebook. No shame here. I will ask my subscribers who I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I end the chat right this time. Bye-bye. Adios.